is also a paradigm of global deception. I'll come back to that term later during the lecture. The real name of this deception of Muhammad, his real name was Abu al-Qasim. Abu, capital A-B-U, space A-L-Q-A-S-I-M. Abu al-Qasim had and was conferred upon him a title like a Pharaoh, like a Caesar, like a Herod. The deep state out of Rome gave him the title Muhammad. Qasim was born in 570 AD, died in 632 AD. He fled to Medina in 622 AD after the death of Khadijah, his first wife, who was 16 years older than him. Khadijah, as the bishop taught us last week under the unction of the Holy Spirit, came from a wealthy family, and she was a nun out of Rome who was assigned to go back to Medina to recruit a young man by the name of Abu al-Qasim in order to create a second column after Christianity called Islam. Islam is a psyop. Let me say this again. Islam is not just a psyop. It is a creature of the Vatican order. The Vatican created the paradigm of the religion of Islam. The question is why? Because Rome needed to invade and take over Jerusalem or Jerusalem. So these devils in the Vatican had recruited a nun by the name of Khadijah, along with Khadijah's cousin, Warwick, who was a Catholic priest, to recruit a young man by the name of Abu al-Qasim, because the Vatican needed to create a military industrial complex to take over Jerusalem, the Middle East, in the entire world. The immaculate deception of Islam. We miss you, Pastor Sippy. Listen, so this earth has become what we call the world, the portal. How many of you have heard of the Egyptian demon called Set? S-E-T. This is where you get a deep state corporation called SETI. S-E-T-I. Wait a minute. Set, SETI, Shiva, Baal, Molech, Astaroth, Astarte are all identical to Satan. Set, SETI. Search for extraterrestrial intelligence. That's what SETI means. To search for extraterrestrial intelligence. Where in 1984, with deep state money, Carl Sagan and Jill Tarter had created SETI as the manifestation of the Egyptian goddess Set. It gets deeper. Christ, we know, was not born during the winter equinox nor the winter solstice. Shiva, said son of Nimrod in Nimrod during the winter equinox, nor the winter solstice. On the 25th of December, Tammuz was born on December 25th, well, Bishop, who is Tammuz? Capital Tammuz, the son of Nimrod and Nimrod's mother, Semiramis, which the Vatican Order picked up and created the term seminary, which means seminary. Let me use wisdom here. So, Shiva, Set, Seti, Shiva, Baal, Moloch, Astaroth, Astarte, then becomes paganistical holidays. I'm not going to get ahead of the Lord, but I'm going to reveal to you in a snippet what the term holiday means later. The Immaculate Deception of Islam. There was a witch by the name of Helena Petrova Blavatsky who said that the Kaaba out of Mecca in Medina is also a part of Kabbalistical studies. Kaaba, K, then gives birth to the Cabal, C-A-B-A-L, the Cabal. The Trilateral Commission, the Club of Rome, the Committee of 300, the Hidden Hand, the Council of 1000, and the Council according to national policy. And it was the judgment of God that came upon Henry Kissinger. I want you to hear me tonight. Listen, Dr. Henry Kissinger created genocide. I got to be careful. Henry Kissinger is burning in hell because of the wars that he manipulated Richard M. Nixon to get into. I said it. Henry Kissinger was not a patriot. Let me use wisdom here because I don't want us to get a strike or be taken down. The Immaculate Deception of Islam. 360 idols representing a 360-degree turn that's inside of the Kaaba that you've been taught was built by Abraham that was a lie. Write this down. The Babylonian term stela or stele, S-T-E-L-A-E, which means statute. Stele or statute, stela, S-T-E-L-A, stele, S-T-E-L-A-E, representing the term statute, like statute of limitations. 360 statutes in the Kaaba. A statute of limitation, limiting mankind. And this is where you also get the feminazi side of the term statute is figurine. F-I-G-U-R-I-N-E, which means statuette of female goddesses, figurines. Figurines, figure. So the main god or deity within Islam, they will deny it, is called Allah or Hubal, H-U-B-A-L, which is a Syrian god or demon, a Syrian god of the moon. The three daughters of Islam, the three daughters of Allah, the moon goddess, or Hubal, is Alat, capital A, thank you, Holy Spirit. We're not going to capitalize these letters. A-L-L-A-T. The second daughter of Islam, Al-Uzza, A-L-U-Z-Z-A. And the third daughter of Islam is Manat, M-A-N-A-T. These are the three gods, goddesses associated with the underworld. Allow me to take my time, the immaculate deception of the Middle East. Pray for me, Pastor Kelly. The three daughters of Islam, of Allah, of Hubal, H-U-B-A-L, who is the chief goddess within Meccan Arabian mythology. The first daughter is called Alat, A-L-L-A-T. The last three letters of the first daughter of Islam, Alat, A-L-L-A-T. The last three letters is the acronym for the term Latin. Latin or Latino. I'm not talking about, listen to our Spanish brothers and sisters throughout Central and South America. This has nothing to do, I'm talking about the terms. So Allah, Latin, Latino, Latina is the language of the first daughter of Islam, called Alat, who's also called Asherah, A-S-H-E-R-A-H. How many of you have heard of the term Ash Wednesday? They came up out of Rome, the darkening of the third eye. It's also within the paradigm of Shiva, with the dot in the middle of the fourth. All of that is demonic. Alat, Latina, Latin. The second daughter of Islam is Al-Uzza, A-L-U-Z-Z-A, a daughter of seduction. These names are in the Kaaba. They're lied to you, okay, the Islamic world. They'll tell you we only worship one God, and that's Allah. And that your God, Bishop, is the devil is a lie. You see, each of the 365 gods of Islam for each day of the year, they say they worship one God at a time, called monotheism. That's a trick of Satan. Al-Uzza is the goddess of seduction. The third daughter of Islam is Manat, M-A-N-A-T, which means is a transsexual entity, man, okay? Masculine, and at, which is actually an Arabic pronunciation of the term female. You see, you have to understand that every single name, I want you to hear me, every single name throughout the Arabic Muslim world that children carry, every man, woman, and child carries, their names are interconnected to the names of the idols in the Kaaba. I want you to hear me tonight. Every name that they carry throughout the Middle East invokes demons. And so Alat, Al-Uzza, and Manat are the three daughters of Islam, of Allah or Habu. Now, The deception in Islam, a lot of Islamic scholars and imams and clerics will tell you, oh, Bishop, Muhammad cleansed the Kaaba of idols. He cleansed the idols, but did not extract them. And let me say this again. See, this is how Satan operates. Oh, this is deep, Pastor Jody. When it says that Muhammad cleansed the Kaaba, he cleansed it not by extracting or removing the 360 idols, but he actually purified or cleansed the idols. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Listen, we're laying foundation. So when people say, okay, I'm cleaning idols, you clean it, okay. Are you casting out idols, or are you petting and cleaning your idols? You see, some people, they don't want their demons to be cast out. They want their demons to be petted, and they want their demons to see. And the state of Israel is genociding 2.3 million people in the Gaza Strip in order to build the Ben Gurion Canal with crypto Bitcoin currency. I want you to hear me tonight. For the past 2 years, we've had men and women be assassinated by the CIA, by Mossad, by MI6, who were Bitcoin multi-millionaires and billionaires. The Bitcoin white paper and code. Well, the real name of Dr. Tatsuki Okamoto is Satoshi Nakamoto of the National Security Agency, who created the Bitcoin currency. But the concept of Bitcoin currency goes back to crypto-Khazarians. I'm not talking about Jewish people. I'm talking about those that go back to the year of 1400 in central Turkey, called the Domei Khazarians. They created money magic. I got to be careful. And now the National Security Agency is backing the state of Israel. And let me say this, the state of Israel, you're done. Not the nation of Israel. The state-run corporation that's incorporated both out of London, England, and the state of Israel has a P.O. box in the British Virgin Islands. Netanyahu is done. Zionism is done. This masquerade for the past 75 years is done. The immaculate deception of Islam. Stay there in the text of Genesis 6 and 8. Tatsuki Okamoto, whose real name is Dr. Satoshi Nakamoto, who is credited as being the author of Bitcoin currency. So SHA-256 is an algorithm that is poisoning the banking system. You see, the banking system that you and I are eyewitnessing is a scam. Another topic for another day. Now, getting back to this term, I said about 15 minutes ago, Erysichthonic, 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 or Erysich, S-I-C-H, thon, in Greek mythology was a Thessalian king who chopped down the sacred grove of the goddess Demeter. Demeter. This is where we get the term diameter. And so the term erythonic is also a system that is built to win the accumulation of money, to make money through the destruction of war. It gets deeper. According to an Arab scholar, a man by the name of Dr. Hisham, Hisham, Abin al-Kalbi, Kalbi, he wrote a document called the Book of Idols. Dr. Kalbi said that every single name within the Arab Middle Eastern world is interconnected with the names of the 365 gods within the Kaaba out of Mecca. All connecting not only to every name in the Middle Eastern Arabic world,